barn burns down. Yankee and the Brit. Woo, baby, what's going on? Hello, wife.
Hello.
How the hell are you then?
I'm all right, lovey. How you doing over there then?
Oh, I'm all right. The kids are all right. I'm fine. Doing
Cool.
okay.
Cool,
What a
cool, cool.
long, gloomy, rainy day. But not too bad. Been having fun. I don't know
Yes,
doing
we
what.
have. What have we been having fun doing though? I just forgot.
Absolutely nothing for a
We have
change.
done
Nothing.
absolutely
I
nobble.
refuse to do a fam ding today. Not gonna happen.
We even went for some breakfast at IHOP this morning, and I'm sure that ceiling was about to cave in on us.
And I can tell you this right now, that Mr. Randy is dandy. Because Stacey Joe says so.
There you go. If Stacey Joe says it, it must be true. Oh no, it was me that said
Hello, beautiful Brenda. What's going on over there? Good looking?
it.
Doing
Brenda
all
the
right?
Blender says it's cold up
Look
there.
at this right here at the beginning of there. That's Samo.
Samo.
Hello,
Uncle,
y'all.
Uncle Samo. 3, 2, 1.
Hello,
Samo.
Samo. Boy, we miss saying that.
Yeah, we not said it in like years and years.
That's
and years.
right. See, Brenda says it's cold up yonder. I know, man. It was chilly here today. I went outside without a shirt on. Thought, what the hell am I doing? Friggin' raining and cold?
Stacey Fart Facey said that she shared the page, which is cool as. Thank you so much.
Oi, hey, yo.
What?
Who's a knobhead?
You're in no bed.
Why? What did I do now?
Nothing. It's before you do it.
Our bus driver, Dick Ginn, used to say that to us when we was kids.
What was your bus driver called? Dickin?
Dick Ginn.
What?
Sometimes you'd be walking off the bus to get off, you know, and you'd walk up the aisle, and then you'd get ready to take your first step down, and he'd slap you on
Was
the
that
side
Dick
of the
out? What?
He'd slap you on the side of the head like this, and you go, "What's that for?" And he'd go, "Nothing. Do something and see what you get."
It's before you do it.
46
A
degrees.
bus driver called Dickin and Dicka.
Stacy had nipplage this morning. It was 46 degrees. The hell?
I don't even get nipplage unless, well, not that I notice. Sometimes I notice when they flick my toes, but other than that, I don't know
When
much
they
about
split your toes, your nipples hang
when
down
my
that
nipples
far?
flick my toes, I said, when they flick my toes.
They hang down that
yeah,
far?
they're like, sometimes like,
That's almost as long as your face.
you know, when it's that time of a month, you know, my boobies kind of sweep the floor. They're good at cleaning.
Oh,
Way better than me.
could you walk out on the wet, rainy porch and walk back across the floor a couple times then?
Yes, sir. 88 degrees
Show
in
off.
Samo land.
Samo's showing off. That's all right. I don't miss the heat right at the moment, man. A couple cool days will be nice.
I think about 70 degrees is just nice for me. It
Day
needs to
before
stay
yesterday,
like
it was
that.
what, 95? Between 92 and 95?
It was 90 hot.
I got me a sunburn, and I'm quite proud of that. The fact that it's September and I got a sunburn.
Only no one is going to see it because it's on his willy.
What?
Stacey Joe says bulls be clattering together.
Oh, it'd be like clackers hanging on your desk.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyways, Grant Daniels is
imagine
going to be here tonight.
Imagine the smell of cheese when that's going off.
Smell of cheese?
Yeah,
Ooh.
when your knackers are slapping together.
Dick cheese. Oh. Yeah. Anyways, Grant Daniels will be here, he says again.
Yes.
Supposedly, if we stay on the air that long, we made it last night, what, was it 5 minutes?
Yeah, we are relying on you guys to report to us whether we are still on air or not.
That is if you can.
You guys that spot it before we do.
I know, right? Okay.
Very, very sad,
Yeah,
I'm
because
afraid.
if I don't click back and forth over here between these programs, I don't know what the hell's going on at the time till it's already over with.
We just know what's going on all the time, man.
That's right. Then, all right, well, let's move on here. Let's get started with some tunage. We'll have some Grant Daniel tunes here.
Burnt wiener.
Did I call him right? Yeah, Grant Daniels. What are you laughing at?
Stacey and a burnt wiener.
Wrap it in a bun. It'll
That's
be
what he's
all
been
right.
doing all day. He's been sunbathing his willy.
Wrap it in a bun. It'll be fine. Yankee and the Brit Country Saturday Night.
It's a Country Saturday Night with the Radio Nitwits, Randy and Donna, on the RTM Radio Network. The Gates.
Yankee and the Brit's the place to be. Radio living is the life for me. Airwaves spreading and not so far and wide. Keep your FM, just give me that internet side.
Online is where I'd rather stay. I've got a lot of music to play. I just adore a Yankee view. Darling, I love you, but give me a show to do.
The Chat.
The Brats.
On air.
That's fair.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, British life.
The Yankee and the Brit on air.
And now to the newsroom with Nicole and your community events.
Next weekend marks the last of the 2018 Daytona Beach concert series at the Band Shell. Visit this historic Coquina Amphitheater right on the ocean. Park at the Ocean Center Garage and take the crosswalk over. Friday, September 28th at 7 p.m. will be Cowboy Kid Rock, which is a Kid Rock tribute band. That will be $3 general admission, and $10 admission includes a chair rental. On Saturday, the 29th of September at 7 p.m. will be the Wall of Echoes, a Pink Floyd tribute band, which is a free concert with a free Daytona Beach fireworks show after the concert at 9 p.m. Drinks will be to purchase, and chairs will be there for rent.
Tear down the wall.
Saturday, September 29th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. will be the Ormond Daytona Community Event at Destination Daytona, 253 Destination Daytona Boulevard in Ormond Beach. This is a free event including food vendors, live music, and entertainment such as BMX Trick Stars Show, classic car shows, demos for motorcycles, police, and drum lines. Family Days Carnival is back in 2018 in Port Orange. Operating hours will be Thursday, October 4th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, October 5th, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday, October 6th, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Sunday, October 7th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. This will be at the City Center, 1999 City Center Circle in Port Orange. Admission is free. An all-day pass for rides is $18. Friday, October 5th at 7 p.m., Movies on the Halifax presents Hotel Transylvania, rated PG, starring Selena Gomez, Adam Sandler, Kevin James, David Spade, and Steve Buscemi. Bring blankets and lawn chairs to enjoy a free outdoor movie along the banks of the Halifax River at the Casements, 25 Riverside Drive in Ormond Beach. Saturday, November 17th at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., the 10th Annual Ormond Beach River Fest Seafood Festival. Join us for a free 2-day celebration of seafood, boats, water sports, music, and more. This event has something for everyone to enjoy. This is a pet-friendly event that grows in size every year. More than 12,000 area residents and visitors attended last year. There will be free parking shuttle each day from City Hall. This will be at Rockefeller Gardens, 25 Riverside Drive, Ormond Beach. The 2018 Halifax Art Festival is celebrating its 56th anniversary this year. Saturday, November 3rd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday, November 4th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come visit the second oldest art festival in the state of Florida. This will be located on Beach Street in downtown Daytona between Orange Avenue and Bay Street. Fine artists and fine craft artisans from all over the country will be present, along with a student art competition, children's activities, and live entertainment.
If you have a community event coming up, please feel free to mail it to us here at the CFM studio, WZEA 357 and a half Ocean Shore Boulevard, Ormond Beach 32176.
Hi, this is Dan Conley, and you are listening to the Yankee and the Brit.
Oh my God! How long ago was that, Brit? 2013. Jesus Christ! Anyways, Grant Daniels is going to be joining us here directly, so let's do some Grant Daniel tunes. You've heard a lot of them, if not all of them. Love this guy's music. Been playing it for a while. Let's get on to it right here before he shows up. Hey,
do not play that song. Do not play that song.
It wasn't supposed to. What is it doing in a playlist?
I don't know. It was the first song that me and Randy ever attempted together. Me reading the lyrics of a cereal packet, and because I wrote them all down on the back of his cereal box.
Okay.
And
okay, we got to move along.
Yeah,
here. Time is of the
embarrassing.
essence. Grant Daniels. There we go. Let's kick off with some country soul, Dreamland Promises, Hiding Place, and we'll take it from there.
Taking you back to the realms and depths of time. Thank funk for that. More music, less bullshit. Continuous jamming. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Cut the crap. Play the music. Play the music.
RTM Radio, RTM Radio, RTM Radio, RTM Radio.
I crave those songs about hugging and kissing, songs about life and love that's missing. Play them fast or play them slow, 'cause I got country in my soul. Love those songs about losing and winning, songs about fate and people grinning. Play those songs right off the chart, 'cause I've got country in my heart. Steel guitar, it sounds just right. Fiddles playing hot tonight. Guitar players drumming and picking. Bass and drums keep it all kicking. Clap your hands and stomp your boots if you have country in your roots. Grab your hat and wave it high. You're a country kind of guy. Travis and George Strait are the ones that sound so great. Merle, Willie, Conway too inspired me to sing for you. Alan Jackson, Johnny Cash have a lot of country class. Waylon Jennings, Jim and Hank are the guys I'd like to thank. Clap your hands and stomp your feet if you love that country beat. So stand up, girls, give us a yell if you're a country kind of gal. Steel guitar, it sounds just right. Fiddles playing hot tonight. Guitar players drumming and picking. Bass and drums keep it all kicking. Clap your hands and stomp your boots. Now you have country in your roots. Grab your hat and wave it high. Now you're a country kind of guy. Clap your hands, stomp your feet if you love that country beat. Stand up, girls, give us a yell. You're a country kind of gal.
Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network Country Saturday night. And here's the young man himself right here on the telephone.
Who is this? Who is this?
If you don't answer, you're going to find out.
Hello, is this Mr. Grant Daniels?
It is. If you don't answer, you won't find out.
That's right.
I know that's what Randy just says.
I see you learned how to answer the telephone, or how to use it.
Oh.
No, I had no clue what's going on. I was calling, but it said this phone number is no longer available, but I guess I was putting a 1 in front of it.
Right.
Oh.
So I didn't need the 1. I figured it out.
Well, it's weird how the numbers have a 1 at the start of them. I don't know why. Because yours is like...
Well, usually usually long distance, I have to put a 1 in front of it.
Where are you?
But
Canada.
In Canada.
Are you really?
How did I know that? Ask me.
The 905?
Yeah.
No.
How'd you know that, Randy?
His accent. He says, eh?
Yeah.
I'd know that anywhere. How are you?
Not bad. How are you doing, buddy?
Doing good. What's the weather like up yonder?
Well, yesterday we had high winds, almost to tornadoes in a few spots, but today it's good.
Oh, you're up in that area. I saw a bunch. One of the weather pages talking about nasty weather up there in Canada, but I didn't catch where. What part of Canada are you hiding in?
Well, we're near Brampton. Everybody knows Brampton, but I'm a little north of that little cow town called Erin.
Nope, don't know that one. Don't know if I've been around that neck of the woods or not.
Yeah, just by Caledon, near Caledon, Orangeville area.
Let me see. Here's one I know. Kitchener.
Who?
Kitchener?
Kitchener, yeah. Well, I'm not quite as far west as Kitchener, but yeah.
Okay.
We're close to that.
Well, you're over there toward the eastern end of Ontario, Lake Ontario, that neck of the woods?
Yeah, if you went north of Brampton, we're pretty much straight north. You know Brampton?
Kinda. I mean, I have the general idea. Been a long time.
Yeah,
It's been years since I've been to Canada.
Oh, yeah?
I used to haul beer up there.
Oh, okay.
The American brewed beer.
Oh, what kind?
Well, I used to take empty Molson stuff up, bring Molson back, and then I would take, what the hell else did I take up there? I don't know, soda and all kinds of different
berry.
things.
You must have went to berry then.
It's been a long time. Been years. I mean, I'm talking like 15, 18 years, something like that. Maybe more.
Wow.
So tell us about my favourite Grant Daniels tune.
Country Soul?
Of course. What else would I be talking about?
I know. The one with the rabbit.
Yeah.
The one with the rabbit.
The one with the rabbit.
No, that's awesome. I love it.
How'd you come up with that song?
That song? Well, that's my buddy Randy Moore, who produced the CD, wrote that song, and I just changed a few of the people that he had in it, but other than that, no, he wrote it, and it's awesome. He wrote 3 songs on the CD. So,
are Canadians big time into country music?
You know what? Not like in the States. They're into country music, but it's not as big as the States because it's all more new country. They're into new country, but the old country, I think they forgot about it.
That's too bad. That leads me to ask you, how did you get involved in country then?
Because my parents were, my grandparents, my grandmother was Ukrainian Russian, and my grandfather was Polish. So, and then when they come to Canada, they were actually at a restaurant one time, and there was Jim Reeves there playing with a guitar right in front of them. If you can believe that.
Sure, I can.
Who does that? Who does that nowadays?
Well, nobody, unfortunately. I think that's cool to walk in a place and find something like that, but it's so rare.
Yeah. So they bought, well, not a CD at the time. It was like a vinyl, right? Record off him, and he signed it, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess we just played a Jim Reeves tune just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Where do you find that nowadays? Like that's golden.
So, do you write any of your own tunes?
Who?
Am I talking a foreign language over here?
Well,
I said, do you write your own songs? Any of
oh
them?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a few.
But is there any songs that we played tonight that you have wrote or?
No, I haven't actually recorded any of my own stuff. It's been all like stuff that has been new, but not ever recorded by anybody that you have on the CD. Only one is Snowbird. I don't know if you have that one.
I don't recall it.
Yeah, I did a remake of Snowbird by, Gene McClellan wrote it, but Anne Murray sings it.
Oh.
She made it huge.
Very cool. I'll have to check that out when we get done here. So when did you get started with your music?
Oh, I did the CD I did back in 1905.
And when did you get started? When did you get started with music? Was you a young boy or teenager?
Late in life.
Oh, really?
Late, yeah. I was actually was in the 80s.
Ah.
Well, you can't be that old anyways, are you?
No, I'm not that old, am I?
You don't sound like it.
No,
maybe...
I'm only 50-something.
Oh, hell, you're a young buck.
I was about to say, you don't look a day over 65.
No, I'm not.
Well, if that's the case, how old do I look to you then?
I'm not saying.
Thank you.
You're probably the same age as me.
Me?
Yeah.
Good God almighty. I'm 60 years old.
Okay, maybe I'm not that old.
Ah.
You look pretty good for your age, see?
Touché.
So, question from Carol Durham in the chat room. Do you have a CD for sale?
Yes, it would be on iTunes or Reverb Nation or CD Baby, stuff like that.
Okay.
Now, did you ask him about playing any instruments?
No, I never.
Do you play any instruments, guitar or anything?
I do play guitar, yes.
How long ago did you learn to play that?
Acoustic guitar. When I was younger, I played it. I took a Ontario Conservatory of Music there for a bit, and then after that, I just did it on my own, just by ear, mostly.
So, what do you do for a band? I mean, okay, let me back up a little bit. Is this the only thing you do, or do you have a day job?
No, I'm a carpenter by trade.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
I used to have custom home business, and then I had a divorce, and that took care of that, and things moved on. Now I work for somebody else, and just to make a long story short.
Did you make your own guitar?
No, but I have thought about it.
Oh, you should. You should.
As a carpenter, you should give it a try, yeah.
I agree. I was definitely thinking about that for sure. And it's probably on one of my to-do lists.
Yes.
So what do you do for a band?
The band, I used to have a band. We used to get together every once in a while, but bands like worse than kids.
So I've heard.
They are. Trust me. It's hard to get them all on one page, and it's what I just play by myself now and my guitar and find it a lot easier.
Well, these songs that we've been playing, where does that music come from? Because it's great, and of course you sound fantastic with it. How do you? Where does that music come from? Is that from studio musicians?
Yes, it is. It's actually Randy, a good friend of mine, Randy Moore, which produced the CD and played on it as well and wrote 3 songs on it. But actually, I'll back it up a bit. It all started with I won this karaoke contest in Nashville North, and I got a dare from somebody to sing an Anne Murray song, right? So I did Snowbird by Adair. And he come up to me and goes, "You're coming in my studio, and we're going to record this song." So that's how it all started.
Really? Just that easy, huh?
Yeah, just like that, yeah.
What'd you think
he goes,
of that?
"We're going to record that song." It was fun. I recorded the song, and then it led to a whole CD, really. So, and he had a bunch of songs, and he brought in musicians. And, we had, what's his name, Bob Lucier, which is a pedal steel player, actually Anne Murray's ex-pedal steel player, and he used to play on a show there, I forget what it was called, but something like Hee Haw, but not quite Hee Haw. But anyways, he used to play on a show as well, and he's probably, I'd say, top 10 pedal steel players in the world, eh?
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then we had a bunch of good musicians playing in there, like Wendell Ferguson, which is one of the tops in Canada right now. He's one, top Canadian guitarist for a few times now.
Well, how do you feel about going in the studio? Do you like that better than?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah, it was great. It was fun. Just the experience was awesome.
Who does the backup singing?
Oh, that was Shelley Buffett. She did a bunch of the backup singing for me.
I still have a hard time putting it together that it's you singing because you sound so cool, so great. I mean, it all just comes together, and the voice you sing with doesn't sound anything like the guy I'm talking to right now.
Oh, yes, it does.
It does not.
It does.
He doesn't say, "Hey,
play a love song for the lovers." There you go. Have you got that one? Play a love song?
Which one is it?
No?
Ask again.
Which one is it?
Play a love song?
Oh, no.
No, you don't got that one. Oh.
No. Country Soul, Dreamland Promises, Hiding Place, and Zone All Our Own. And that's it.
Oh, okay. That's it. Okay.
Are you holding out on us?
Yeah,
I guess
holding
so.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, it just amazes me. So many artists come on here and they have such wonderful singing voices and stuff. It's like, how do you guys do that? It's crazy.
Well, yeah, you talk, and then when you sing, it's a total different animal.
Well, I guess Mel Tillis is a good example of that.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're an independent, is that right?
Yes.
And do you intend on staying as a independent, or do you have hopes and dreams to be famous?
Dreams? I don't know. You know what? I just do it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Well, you do it quite well for just having fun.
Yeah, I just enjoy it. You know, the dream was lost a long time ago because, you know, I released my songs in Canada, like 300 radio stations, and you can see it's electronic, so 2 radio stations opened it and played it, but the rest didn't even open it, so it's kind of like disheartening. So,
you can't let that put you off.
Yeah, and then I found Coda Records, Coda Records there, and you know, they seem to push my music a little more, and now something's happening, so it's pretty cool, actually.
See, might be one of those meant to be's, and you just didn't know it.
Maybe.
Well, I tell you what, your country soul song gets played in this house about once a day.
Nice. That's great news.
Yeah, it's a very happy feeling, dancey kind of feeling song. It makes you just want to get up and shake your butt around the place and knock a few ornaments over.
I'm glad you weren't upset about the video, because the second I heard that song, that's the first thing I thought of was Bugs Bunny and the Hillbillies.
I actually loved it.
I thought it fit perfect. I mean, the beat couldn't be better for that.
Yeah. And then I've heard, a lot of people tell me, this is like a modern downhole song, like they used to have those songs back in the day where,
Yeah, the ones that make you want to get up out of your seat.
Yeah. What do you call them? Hoedown song.
That's it. Yeah, hoedown. That's what the police yell in New York City on the corner when a whore gets shot.
Silly man,
hoedown,
silly
corner,
man,
hoedown,
man.
corner of Fifth Street and. Sorry, couldn't help it.
So, what kind of music makes you want to dance around Mr. Grant Daniels?
To dance around?
Yeah, what kind of stuff?
Well, when I was growing up, it would be CCR, that kind of music.
Good stuff.
And then, CCR was one of my favorite rock bands for sure. But my roots is definitely country, and I like Conway Twitty, Merle Haggard, Don Williams. Well, Don Williams was my mom and dad's favorite, and I heard that in the house like every day, forever.
Have you tried to play any of those other songs by people like that?
Oh yeah. I do some covers for sure.
Well, they probably came out as good as yours. These songs that we have, though, did you write all those, or the majority of them?
No. The ones you have, no. They're all by people. These songs have never been recorded by anybody but me.
Wow, very nice.
Except the one on the CD. I did one remake on that CD, and it was Anne Murray's Snowbird. But, it's written by Gene McClellan, right?
Anne Murray, what was she most famous for?
She was famous for Snowbird.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Spread your, that one, Spread Your Tiny Wings and Fly Away. And she did a little Good News.
It's been a long time since I heard Anne Murray.
Yeah, she's done quite a few songs. She's a legend here in Canada. I have just written a song, a year ago about the Edmund Fitzgerald. I don't know if you remember that. A song.
What was it?
You remember that song by Gordon Lightfoot?
Which song was it?
The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. I play it every November, without question.
Yeah. So I've rewritten a song about that situation there called 29 Men, because that's what died on that ship that day.
Have you recorded it?
Well, I've written it. I've saved it and did all the proper things for it, but have not recorded professionally yet.
I'd love to hear that. I love that song, Edmund Fitzgerald. There was a lad from Ashtabula, which is the other side of Lake Erie, in Ohio. There that he was on that ship too. So it's kind of touches home a little bit for me.
Oh, geez, you know what? I'll send you a link to that song.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
That I wrote. Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's a different take. It's actually it's not about the ship. It's about more about the people.
I think that's what the whole thing is all about, anyways, isn't it? The whole overall story is more about the men than it was the ship cracking up.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of mystery there.
Yeah,
a lot of mystery of how this ship went down, and mine's more of a dedication to the people that were lost.
You don't think it could have just actually just been poor construction and it just literally broke apart?
Yeah, you know what? There's so much controversy on that it could have been a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Sometimes they turn little stories into more than what they are.
But you have to look at Lake Superior. Where they were is not that deep, and with the waves that were happening, they could have actually bottomed out.
Well, that's true too. You're right about that.
Because they were like getting 25, foot waves, or more. And when you have they had a rogue wave, which is a triple wave. They could have bottomed out for sure, and nobody knows, right? Like, to this day, it's still a big story.
Yeah, and there's nobody left to tell us.
And I'm surprised it's never been on, it hasn't been on TV or somebody hasn't, did an actual movie on it.
Oh, I think there are some documentaries on it.
Documentaries, but, nothing, 100%. Everybody's just guessing.
You imagine what that'd be like today with Facebook?
Yeah. You know what? As I'm talking to you, I'm just cooking some wings up.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Are you sautéing them with some rum?
No, right on barbecue, with coals. And they're already right from Costco. I don't know if you have Costco out there.
Costco? Yeah, we got them. I don't go to those places.
No, well, we got the wings from there. They're already pre-done, marinated. Actually, pretty good on the coals.
You have any hobbies or anything that you do?
Oh, yeah, I like baseball. I've played baseball. I do all kinds of things. Snowmobiling.
Now,
I got an Argo.
Being a carpenter, you don't build things or anything like that?
Oh yeah, we build custom. I used to have a custom home built.
I mean, now as a hobby.
Oh, as a hobby, yeah, I like doing furniture and stuff like that. A buddy of mine, he has a bar there, and I helped him rebuild this bar, and just recently, and he's just opened it now. And their main forte is moonshine.
Legal moonshine?
Yeah, different flavors and stuff. He's got 20 different flavors of moonshine.
I didn't know it came in that many flavors. All I know is it was like It was like drinking gasoline last time I had it.
No, it's come a long way.
Well, I had the real stuff, fresh out of the still.
The real stuff, a buddy of mine brings down from Kentucky. That's where you get the real stuff.
Yeah. Whew. Boys, that stuff sets you on fire pretty quick.
Yeah, well, it's about 120 proof, so.
At least that much. Like I said, it's like drinking kerosene or something.
Yeah.
If the wife would quit.
Yeah, he brings that. He actually brings that down when we go moose hunting.
Moose hunting. You ever catch any?
Yeah, we got one last year, and I'll tell you, it's the best meat in the world.
Where do you go? Close to home?
No, it's about 14 hours away. It would be like Long Lac.
I went to Maine one time, all the way up to New Brunswick. I believe that's it. Was clear,
oh yeah.
It was clear at the end of right at the Canadian border. And I left a load of soda pop at some warehouse there. They delivered it across the border and all that legal stuff. But on my way up there, running up I-95, I was out at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I saw this big shadow in the road, and I locked up the brakes and come to a stop. And I swear to you, and I wish I had a way to prove it, because, you didn't have cell phones with cameras or anything then, but there was a moose standing in the middle of the road. He could look into my truck cab. I mean, he was that big. And I finally found a place that was open so I could get a cup of coffee. And I went in and I happened to mention to the girl that was in there, I said, are there any moose around here that are 12 foot tall? Oh, you saw Granddad, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah, is he real? She says, yeah, you weren't seeing things. So he had a name and everything. This guy was huge. I never seen nothing that big before.
Oh, they are big. They're like 1,200 pounds, so.
Yeah, but 12 foot high? Good God, his rack was about, probably 7 foot across, maybe 8 foot. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's huge.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a big guy.
Wow, I'm telling you.
That's a big guy.
I've never forgotten that experience.
No, when you see them in real life, you just don't like an awe.
One of the cool things about trucking.
Yep. Yeah, is that what you did, trucking?
Yeah, for about 20 years or so, been all over the country. Got to see all kinds of cool things. Really enjoyed it for a long time.
Yeah, my brother was a trucker, too. He did some trucking a lot of times.
Then the government started this Big Brother thing, and I said, that's it, no more. Nobody's going to watch over my shoulder and tell me what to do, when to do it, or how to do it, so...
I know, they know how to spoil everything, don't they?
Oh, that's the government's job, is to destroy lives, not to make it better.
Exactly.
What's your plans for the future?
Yeah. Future? I'd like to do more singing, for sure, you know.
What exactly?
I'd definitely like to do that.
What exactly is Ecoda doing to help you promote some of that?
Oh, they do a lot. I mean, Nisi there, she's like I said, they've done a lot more for my music lately than Canada. Anybody in Canada has. I mean, Canada won't even look at me. So
really,
which is kind of funny. Yeah. Truthfully, yeah.
Man, with music like that,
you know.
Carol in the chat wants to know if you do any bear hunting.
No, I don't do that. We just hunt what we eat. So, like, we go for moose and we actually eat it and hunt, you know, for that. But bear, I don't know. I've tried it, but I don't really like it, so I don't hunt for it.
I know you said it tasted good. Is there any way to describe what it kind of tastes like? I've never tried it.
Well, the last one we got was a year and a half, and it was the tenderest meat. It tastes like steak used to taste when I was a kid.
Good.
Actually, when I was a kid, because nowadays you take a steak and you go to the store and you pick it out of there. They don't taste like they used to. They're so full of chemicals and growth hormones and whatever have you. People don't know what they're eating. I know what I'm eating because I know it's a natural animal.
Right. Well, I don't know about anybody else, but I can't stand the fact that when you go to buy a good steak somewhere, they cut all the fat off of it, because that's good for you. You shouldn't eat all that fat. But to me, that's where the flavor is. That's where the flavor comes from, is out of the fat around the edges.
Well, you won't believe this, but moose doesn't have really any fat.
No, I wouldn't really. Pretty much all meat then.
Yeah, it's very lean. So, you cook it. You can't overcook it. You just have to sear it, and you're done.
So you eat it kind of red.
That's the thing with wild game. Yeah, you can't cook it like you do a regular steak.
Oh, I like mine well done and a little crispy around the edge.
Oh, you can do it well done, but trust me, it won't take as long.
Yeah, I love that fat on pork, on beef, anything that's got a little fat around it. Boy, I love the gnawing that fat. The old hillbilly thing.
But yeah, come to bear. I've never really tried it. I tried it once, but I didn't really like it, so I don't really hunt for it. Although I know a couple guys that do, and they love it. But I tried it with them, but it just doesn't. It's kind of greasy tasting to me.
You have any heroes? Heroes besides Superman.
Heroes. I don't know if I have any heroes.
Bugs Bunny.
Who?
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, there we go. I don't really have any heroes. I'm just an average guy. That's all. Likes music, good music. If somebody plays music and it's good, I love it. I don't care what genre it is. If it's rock or country or even rap.
Well, that's what we do.
If I can say that.
Sure, of course. Absolutely.
Rap's a bit of a swear word over here.
You guys probably want to know what my favorite rap song is, don't you?
Not particularly,
Not really, but go on, enlighten me.
Yeah, my favorite rap song is Tone Lopes, Funky Cole Medina.
Oh, jeez. Really? Funky Cole Medina.
What's that?
Yeah.
You've heard. I'm sure you must have heard it somewhere along the way.
Oh, well, I don't know it. Let's just never mind.
When we're done here, I'll play you a very short clip of it.
It's not that thing from Fresh Prince of Bel-End, is it?
It's just an old rap
song.
Do it.
Play it for her.
No, don't do it to me.
I will. I'll play a little short clip for her. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you guys are awful to me. Awful.
You're going to know as soon as you hear it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, she will. I can't imagine she doesn't.
He's about to. Da, 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 da.
And go a little something like this. Hit it.
It wasn't at the time.
I was trying to tell you, Randy, he still can't hear it. Nothing was coming out the speaker. I'm not sure why.
Oh, all right.
I just heard it was like a beatbox. That's all I heard.
Yeah, that's some of the girls are pretty hot though.
But if we go back to also country music, my parents used to listen to Don Williams, which is one of my favorites too.
Who?
I don't know if you Don Williams.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, we play all that stuff. Oh, well, we play anything if people just ask for it. I love all that old country.
Yeah. Well, that was my parents' favorite, and they used to play it. They had every one of his albums. I mean, that guy was like Garth Brooks.
Yeah. Much as that's
he was
different kind of comparison,
70s.
I'll say.
Yeah, back in the 70s, he was like Garth Brooks was.
He's dead now, right? Tone Loc?
Don Williams?
No, Tone Loc.
I think he... who?
Tone Loc. Is he dead?
Oh, he might be. I really don't know.
No, Don Williams is, isn't he?
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Well, you were talking about you like different types of music on Sunday, and I think tomorrow night's one of the Sunday nights that we get all kinds of different independent music on Sundays. I play all kinds of different stuff, besides country, because we get so much new music coming in here. So Sunday night is kind of we call it Independent Sunday, and that's what we do is play a lot of new stuff from all these
You'll have to play some Fogerty then.
All you got to do is ask. More than glad to.
Hey, Fogerty, John Fogerty, yeah.
Yeah, I got a Saturday night song by him. Sometimes I open the show up on Saturdays with that.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. He's one of my heroes.
Well, let me ask you a few other questions here, and then we'll let you go back to the moose.
Okay.
Okay. What's your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yeah.
Geez, that's a tough question. I don't know, eh? How about A?
That's as Canadian as it gets. What's your least favorite word?
Least favorite word?
Must be something you can't stand to hear people say all the time.
I don't know. It skips my mind right now. There are some, but you know what? I just can't remember it right now.
What turns you on?
Turns me on. You guys trying to get me in trouble, aren't you?
It's us that turn you on, I know.
I wouldn't
It's the Yanki and the Brit show. I know.
There you go. It's the Yanki and Brit show. That's it.
That's an answer I'll accept.
What turns you off?
Trudeau.
Trudeau?
Yeah.
The Prime Minister?
Our Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else would turn anybody off in Canada?
I don't follow politics, so I couldn't tell you, but I think I could agree with you from what I do know.
Oh yeah. It's a terrible situation here in Canada.
Just like America.
He's actually ruining this country.
Well, it sounds like him and Trump should be buddies and not enemies.
Yeah, maybe.
Number 5. What sound do you love?
Sound? Country.
What sound do you hate?
I don't really like rap, although I like one.
Funky Cole Medina.
Yeah, exactly.
Boring.
I know. Hey, what do you do?
I know.
Do you have a favorite drink?
Yeah. Favorite drink would be Crown Royal.
Ooh, good choice. What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
You mean other than carpentry or singing?
Either one, whichever one you want to go with.
My profession is right now carpentry, so singing would be my second choice.
So what would you like to try besides those?
Is there anything that you would like to attempt besides being a carpenter and singing?
Yeah.
Okay. Besides those two, I don't know. Just I don't know. Really don't know. Just.
Do you ever think about being a prime minister?
No, definitely don't want to be a politician. That's one thing off my bucket list.
I couldn't agree
That's
more.
never been on my bucket list.
One more big fancy question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you get to those big shiny pearly gates?
What would I like him to say?
Yeah.
I don't think it matters what I'd like him to say. I guess he's going to say whatever he's going to say, right?
That's true. Now that's freedom of choice right there.
Yeah.
That's it for me. Donna's got anything else.
Yes, is there anything else that you'd like to add before we flush you down the Yankee and the Brit Show toilet?
You're going to flush me down the toilet?
We are going to flush you down the Yankee and the Brit Show toilet. It's tradition.
Okay. Where does that lead to?
Oh, Australia.
Australia! Sweet.
It does flush round the other direction.
I at least thought she was going to say
Oh,
China.
that's perfect. Oh, no. Australia's fine.
Aye.
You wake up in some sewer in Australia.
Perfect.
Perfect. So if there's anything that you would like to add before we pull that chain.
That I would like that?
Yes, is
well,
there any...
I just, if anybody listens to my music and it makes them happy, and obviously it's made you guys happy, you like playing it, and that's what I love right there.
Yes, Country Soul is my favourite tune. You should load that one up so we can play it.
Which one? The country one?
Country
Perfect.
Soul, yes.
All right.
I'm going to go outside, I'm going to grab a couple of rabbits, and we're going to sing and dance. It's just what we do over here.
There you go.
Oh.
Is that how you do it? Perfect.
Yeah.
Do you have any Brits that live around there close to you?
Brit?
Yeah, British, like my wife over here?
Yeah. I know a couple of people that are British, for sure.
Okay.
I actually, I was in Derby there. I was talking to Donna before about that.
Yeah, he said he spent a couple of months in Derby,
Oh,
my
then you-
hometown.
Then my
Yeah,
point
yeah.
is, you know what they're like.
Yeah. No, it was brilliant. It was good. The people are great there.
They are. They're very
I had a
down-to-earth
good-
people, aren't they?
Yeah, I had a great time, We stayed at the Thorn and Thistle. We had meals, traditional English meals there for breakfast and dinner, and Sunday you have the Yorkshire pudding and the roast beef, and it was great.
Did you try the fried bread?
Yeah,
What
the
did
fried bread was good.
You like it? I don't like it. I've never liked it.
No, I didn't mind it. It was okay. But, just the people, we could walk. Actually, everybody walks everywhere there, which is totally different than here. We drive everywhere, but they walk. You know what? I had to learn to drive there.
That must have been an experience.
That was I needed a Crown Royal after that 1 hour of driving there.
Just a shot or a whole bottle?
No, we drove for an hour. The electrician was showing me that we hired from Derby there, and he goes, "Have you had enough?" He says, "Yeah, take me to a bar." He took me to the bar, and I had a big shot. It was perfect. I needed it.
Oh, I hope I can.
They
go
have
there
these.
someday.
I got into this circle there, and one of these big circles, and we
And a
don't have them here.
roundabout.
Yeah, and I said, "Oh yeah, how do we get out of this?" You just got to force your way.
Just jerk the wheel to the left and hang on.
Yeah, exactly.
Or is it the right?
But I got the hang of it, but everything's on the wrong side.
No, it's you
Why is
guys
the
that
British
are on the wrong
side?
This is where
Yeah.
the argument always starts over here.
They're on the wrong side.
Everything was normal for me until I got to this place, and now it's all back to front, arse about
Oh, maybe
face.
we're on the wrong side. I don't know. Somebody is on the wrong side.
That'd be Trudeau, wouldn't it?
Yes, that's definitely for sure. Now you guys are getting me in real big trouble over here in Canada.
So if you would like to introduce your country soul song, and we will flush the Yankee and the Brit Show toilet.
Beautiful. Okay. Would you like me to do it right now?
Go on then.
Yes, and thank you very much
All
for
right.
Yes,
hanging
thank
out with us
you.
tonight. I sure do appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Randy and Donna. You guys have been a real pleasure to talk to. Anyway, this here's Grant Daniels with Country Soul. Enjoy.
I crave those songs about hugging and kissing, songs about life and love that's missing. Play them fast or play them slow, 'cause I got country in my soul. Love those songs about losing and winning, songs about fate and people grinning. Play those songs right off the chart, 'cause I've got country in my heart. Steel guitar, it sounds just right. Fiddle's playing hot tonight. Guitar player strumming and picking, bass and drums, keep it all kicking. Clap your hands and stomp your boot. You have country in your roots. Grab your hat and wave it high. You're a country kind of guy.
Travis and George Strait are the ones that sound so great. Merle, Willie, Conway too inspire me to sing for you.
Alan Jackson, Johnny Cash have a lot of country class. Waylon Jennings, Jim and Hank are the guys I'd like to thank. Clap your hands and stomp your feet if you love that country beat. So stand up, girls, give us a yell if you're a country kind of gal. Steel guitar, it sounds just right. Fiddles playing hot tonight. Guitar players strumming and picking. Bass and drums, keep it all kicking. Clap your hands and stomp your boots. Now you have country in your roots. Grab your hat and wave it high. Now you're a country kind of guy. Clap your hands, stomp your feet if you love that country beat. Stand up, girls, give us a yell. You're a country kind of gal.
It's more than music. More than music. It's a state of mind. Don't stop. Let's go. It's a way of life. And there's nobody that throws down country better than this.
On the RTM Radio Network.
It's the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Here's Larry Clark from Nashville to El Paso. Yankee and the Brit, Country Saturday Night. Larry Clark, will have more from him tomorrow night on the Sunday Independence Special Show, which is anybody going to be joining us tomorrow night?
We have Tommy Lee Moffat.
Oh, you're going to love this Scottish lad. Sure and be good, you will. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, welcome, Larry. I just love your music, and I can't wait to play your Christmas tunes. I played them the other day.
Thank you for sending some Christmas music. We've had a lot of new Christmas music coming. You guys are going to love the Christmas show this year.
We are aiming for a totally 100% independent Christmas. So instead of playing all that stuff that you hear
No. We got to have the old classics, man. I ain't doing nothing without Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman and Mr. Heat Miser.
It was all sounding good until you said that.
Aye.
Well, let's forget Randy for a second. I am aiming for a complete independent Christmas show, so I don't have to listen to none of that drivel that we listen to every single year since I was a little tiny and
like I said on Pirate Day the other day, she be talking out her arse.
Out of arse.
Thank you very much to Grant Daniels, too. What a cool dude.
Yeah.
And his music, oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. I love it. Fantastic stuff. Alrighty then. Let's move along over here with the Moonshiners Hill and Country Nights with the Yanki and the Brit.
You're listening to the Yanki and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network.
There's one for Lee Godfrey. Larry M. Clark, Trucker's Boogie. Lee Godfrey, our resident truck driver over there.
Wow, now doesn't... there you go, thank you. Now doesn't that make you want to get up and dance?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing like a good old trucking song.
You can imagine Lee Godfrey driving and dancing down the road, swerving here, there, and everywhere.
He's probably swerving in and out between the white lines, dancing around.
And that's Larry M. Clark. He sent us like 4 songs off his album. We played 2 tonight.
I know we'll have more of that tomorrow.
He sent us 3 Christmas tunes. So very, very cool. Thank you so much, Larry. Very, very cool.
Yes, awesome stuff. Gotta love it. Yankee and the Brit Country Saturday Night, moving right along.
You're all over the road. You are listening to Yanki and the Brit radio show, or it's on the wireless, for real country music. This is Tommy Lee Moffat, country singer-songwriter and Scottish person. Thank you very much. Better than being English, isn't it, Donna?
And Tommy Lee Moffat's going to be joining us tomorrow night, right here with the Yankee and the Brit Show on Independence Sunday. Make sure you come by and check him out. He's got all kinds of cool music, too. Thank you, Grant Daniels, for coming by today, too, man. I love that guy. Eh? Nice man to have. Great music. Man, I can't believe the difference between talking to him and the way he sings. A lot of artists are like that. It just never ceases to amaze me how cool that is. Just like a song we played here just a little bit ago, Samo sent over. The girl's like 19 years old. God, she sounds awesome. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Samo, too, by the way. Good stuff. Moonlight Drive is the name of them. I swear there was a group from Cleveland at one time. It was called Moonlight Drive. I could be thinking of somebody else, but anyways, very cool. Moonlight Drive In. There might be is the difference. Maybe that group was just called Moonlight Drive. Anywho, a couple more tunes and we are out of here. I think I've eaten enough of garbage and smoked enough cigarettes. It's time to... Oh, look at that. Just thinking about it puts me to sleep. Time to call it a night, a weekend even. Good God almighty. We'll be here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Here's Sarah Bullis. See, I spelled her name wrong again. Sarah Bullis. Nothing on Me. With the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM Radio Network.
Donna has a Yankee.
Randy has a Brit.
The Yank was loud.
He didn't care how.
Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you much. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow night.
The Yankee.
Independence Sunday.
The Yankee and the Brit.